interested in some 3D prints or just want to support me in general, then head on over to my CG Trader page. Click the link in the description to find out more. Now, on to the video. Hello everybody. I want to show you this bug, because this is a very perplexing bug. And I'll show you, I can't figure out why the worm disappears. Now, what I'm about to show you is that animation I talked about a while ago. That if you go through this whole corridor, you are rewarded with an animation. You're not rewarded with a skin or anything like that. You're just rewarded with a fun little animation. And I'll show you that now. Anyway, so this button pops back out and you can do it multiple times. I don't know. This bug is very annoying. And this is just an example of all the really dumb type of bugs in the Unreal Engine that can really just cause it to slow down. And a lot of it's also with the animation itself. Because sometimes it's very slight now. Where is it? See how he rotates up and down? This rotation here, this up and down rotation, doesn't exist. When you're going from this point to this point, or wait, this point to this point, that doesn't exist. Yes, I do open his mouth, but him slightly going up and down is just one of the issues when it comes to animation when you're going from one point to next, and you don't ever rig every single frame. You know, the program will go around and fill in the gaps for you, and it should do a good job. But when you're going from A to B, I don't know why it does that. I even have it where he's moving straight A to B, and then it just stops in the middle and then goes fast. And it's like, why is that? And if you look into the graph, it doesn't have it there either. I don't know why it does that kind of stuff. I don't know how to fix it. It happens in Maya too. I remember it happening in Maya. Anyways, so basically those stupid little bugs. I just want to share that with you. So another couple stuff that I have gotten done is the pause menu, level select, back, main menu, no, options, controls, control, mouse, keyboard, controller. I don't have my controller with me, so this isn't like fully done, because I don't remember what the buttons were. And if you go into the Unreal Engine, it says like face button up and stuff like that, so I don't really 100% know what that means. Anyways, so I got a lot of that stuff down. I got the saving finally completed and done. I got it so that you can collect the cheese and it'll actually stay collected. I think I still need to do that for the peanuts. But basically I did all the background stuff, and now I just have to make the levels. I also have to add a whale thing, a whale voice to this. So like when he's about here, I want him to go, you know, that whale song thing. And I would love to see if there's a way to cast his shadow like really darkly over everything. I just don't know how to do that. I don't know if there is a way to do that. I don't know if I'm supposed to, I don't know, make a rude. Anyways. Well, when you go to level select, there's going to be hub world, and that's how you can just leave. but I'll also show you the main menu. So you can't move around or anything here. You could move like around the camera. I want the main menu to be one of those, animating ones where it's a level of its own. It's got stuff going on, and I'm thinking like mice running around, or I really don't have an idea of what it could be yet. But yeah, you press start. You can do continue or new game. I don't think I'll do game slots for this one. Maybe the next one. But you're either doing what you're already doing, or you're going to create a new game, and it will erase everything and move you forward and new game stuff. So, and then I have these wallpapers. These are temporary, of course, but I will take a good picture, and that's basically what the wallpaper is. I don't know how to do loading screens, but I do know that if I put an image up, it will, it'll freeze, it will try to load everything in, and then it'll move forward. The funny thing is, when like if you try to load something, like if I go into Snowbound, it'll take a while to load the first time, but then if I come out and then go back in, then come out then go back in, it takes less time to load. I don't know why. And then then it comes to a flicker, so you get that wallpaper flicker. Anyways, the story is that the scientist's daughter has to hang out with him at work because he's busy all the time and he can't afford daycare or something. So that's why this, diorama came in. The whole idea was I didn't know how to place the Snowbound level close enough to the beginning area, because it's going to be one of those levels that you don't need all your powers or any of your powers to beat. And I'm going to put a couple more of those around. Versus if you do this is the it's how you get your double jump power up, and then you use that double jump to climb up here, come over here, and then you can go into like the aquarium, which you are required to have double jump to beat. So yeah, I'm gonna put a couple more levels where you don't need to do that. That way, you don't need to rush and get your powers. You can go to like, besides the tutorial levels, you can get do a couple other levels that don't require your powers. Anyways, and I didn't want to put it in the fridge or anything because that's just like kind of far away and it's really hard. And that's how you glide over. That's how you get over there. And it's easier just to have it over here. And so I thought diorama. And I thought that was a really cool idea. I think it came out really nice. If you look at the little snowflakes, they have smiley faces on them. And then I thought, what if I put more dioramas up? And that's where this came in. This is another diorama, also by Cynthia. And I do need to put another rock here to make this look better. But yeah, and that's the it's gonna be a mountainous, cart mining type level where you're gonna get your double jump as a temporary power for like 5 seconds or something to get past an obstacle. And the whole idea is to use your power quick enough and smart enough, get past the obstacle, and then when you beat the level, you get the power fully. But if you go back into the level, if you want to cheese the level by using your power, no go. Your power will be disabled. You cannot cheese it by having your power beforehand and try to beat it to get the best score, best time. So, and then you'll do the temporary power up. But when you leave, you'll get your power, and if you already have beaten it, you'll get your power up again. Once I'm done with the aquarium level, I'm going to get back to making this level, and then once this level's done, then I'll put out my first demo, which can be this level, the tutorial levels, the aquarium level, and Snowbound. That is everything I've been working on, and I'm not going to say the demo will come out soon because I keep working on more stuff and I keep taking more time to do it, so I will not be promising anything. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.